there, welcome to my video on the Lessonspace Zoom alternative for online interactive tutoring. In this video, I'm going to give you some cool updates about the Lessonspace and how it continues to add to its features and be similar to Zoom so that you can continue to take advantage of some of the existing features with using and tutoring, such as, a new whiteboard, I can create a new document, new code. So some of the existing features are still the same. The improvements that make it really superior and even more competitive with Zoom is the video layout. Now, most of us are familiar with Zoom in what we call the Brady Bunch squares. So that's a bonus here so that when I'm teaching and tutoring, I can have this video layout while I continue to have the document tabs open or my whiteboard tabs open. So the other advantage and bonus in this upgrade with the Lessonspace is this video sidebar. So while I am on my whiteboard tab, I can continue to doodle and highlight and draw all over my logo and collaborate, but still see my participants here on the right. So you'll notice it's it's like doing two things at the same time. And then the last video upgrade feature is this floating video. Now, you're kind of wondering what the advantage of floating video might be, because it's kind of similar to Zoom. The idea is that you get the bonus and benefit of the Zoom layouts in terms of the sidebar, the floating, and the Brady Bunch squares. But here you can have your floating grid, but you can continue to draw on this whiteboard. You can continue to type in my document. So I can type here and say, hi, everyone. So it has those kinds of little details and features that make it a little bit more than just your average video conferencing tool. And the same works here with the code feature. I can type in the same kinds of languages and continue to collaborate on coding projects with my students. And then the last update and upgrade in Lessonspace that I think continues to make it an advantage compared to Zoom is the share screen. So now I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to pick a tab. And let's just say we're all working on this Hacker Hours events tab. The cool thing is that it continues to allow me to share my screen, but also toggle back to this video layout. So I can do it two ways. I can continue to share my screen this way, or I can it opens up here. So that's kind of the beauty, is that there's less tabs to open if I choose to want to do it that way. And the idea behind that is the less tabs that I have open kind of helps me focus. It helps me deliver better tutoring, better teaching, and it puts less strain on my browser and on my computer. So those are some key highlights and updates to the Lessonspace that I think is worth checking out and makes this a great advantage to online interactive tutoring. While you have all these choices out there with Zoom and Google Meet and Microsoft Teams, the idea behind the Lessonspace is that you really take tutoring to the next level by collaborating on the cloud in these browser. There's no software download. It's just a link that's continually available. And then once your students have this link, they can always go back and refer to everything in here in these tabs, and it will always be automatically saved. So it's less documents, less tabs open, and it makes sharing and teaching a lot more fun and accessible to everyone. So thanks again for watching, and give this video a like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions or feedback about the Lessonspace.